everyone, I hope you're all okay and not missing us too much. As you know, we've only had a few children coming into school over the past few weeks since everyone went into lockdown. Now that things with the virus have got a little bit better, a few more children have been invited to come into school. Next week, we'll have willow and cherry, ash and chestnut, and pine and juniper, all coming back into school. Your parents and carers have had a letter to explain what will happen when you come in, but we also thought we'd make this little film for you so you can see what to expect on your first day back. Some things will be the same and some things will be a little bit different. One of the things you will have heard people talking about is social distancing. This means not standing too close to other people so we don't spread germs. We have helped you with this by making your classes really small. Instead of 30 children all being really close together in the classroom, there'll only be around 10. You won't all start the day at the same time either. You will have a time when you need to be at school and you must stick to this. So it's really important that you help by getting dressed and eating your breakfast quickly in the mornings. Your grown-up will bring you to school at the time we have said, and your teacher will collect you from the gates. To stop school getting too crowded, parents and other grown-ups won't come in with you. When you're waiting to be collected, your grown-ups will stand 2 meters apart from other grown-ups like you do when you're waiting to go into the supermarket. We've put some markings on the ground to help the grown-ups remember this. When you've said goodbye, your teacher will take you to class. Some of you will be in your own classrooms, but most children will be somewhere different. Your teachers have been working super hard to get everything ready for you. The first thing you do when you come into the classroom every day will be wash your hands. You will do this a lot throughout the day. This is to make sure there are no germs. Your teachers will have lots of time to explain all of this to you and answer any questions you may have. Your class is going to be called a bubble. And to stop any germs spreading, each bubble has to stay separate from all the other bubbles. This means you will have a special toilet to use just for your bubble, a special playground just for your bubble, and special times when you can go into all the outside areas like the orchard just for your bubble. We won't all be able to go into the hall, so we can't have assemblies. We'll do this on something called Zoom on a Monday and a Friday. Each bubble will have slightly different playtimes so we don't get mixed up. Your teacher will also give you a label with your bubble name and classroom on, so we'll all know where you need to be. When you're in your classroom, we need to try and stop germs spreading by not sharing equipment and only using a few things each day, and washing our hands often. Did I mention hand washing? This is Willow class, and it's all ready for the children to come in and have a lovely time learning and playing in their small bubble. When you have your lunch, it will be a packed lunch, which you can bring from home, or school will make one for you. You'll eat your lunch in the classroom after you've washed your hands, or outside if the weather is nice. Lunchtime will be a little bit shorter because the whole day of school is already 1 hour shorter. At home time, your teacher will take you to meet your parents and carers at the special home time just for your bubble. You won't need to bring anything into school from home. You won't need a PE kit or a pencil case. We won't be sending home reading books. This is to make sure we don't spread germs. Before you go home, you'll wash your hands again, and when you go home, when you get there, you'll get changed. This might mean that you won't have uniform for every day, and that's okay. We have extra hand washing stations in the classroom and hand sanitizer all around the school for the grown-ups. We also have signs on the floors to remind you about social distancing. Most of you won't need to walk in the corridors, but if you do, we hope you like our signs. Remember to keep left on the stairs and stay 2 metres apart. We know this is all a bit strange, but we hope you'll soon get used to it. Your teachers will be able to answer your questions when you get to school on the first day. We are really, really looking forward to seeing you. But if you're in year 2, 3, 4 or 5, it's not time for you to come back to school just yet. So keep going with your home learning. There will continue to be things posted on Google Classroom, and your teachers, Miss Tinchy, Mrs Johnson or me, will be checking in with you when we can. We really hope we see you all back in school soon.